Hello and welcome to Episode 1 of our Universal Combat Let's Play Poorly Season 3. What? Episode 1? Yeah. So my original run-through blew out. The save files got damaged and they wouldn't load. So I've decided to restart. Well, had no choice. So we are starting over with a new Episode 1 for Season 3. And then this time around, we're going to go ahead and be a trade start guy. We're going to do Arquebus. And we're going to name our ship. Oh, hang on. I got to find ourselves here. Trader. And we're going to have this asset here. So it's an armed transport Catalan. I'm going to call us Hognose. So armed transports have turrets and they have marines, but they don't have a lot of other stuff. They've got limited. They don't have fighters and things like that. The main thing that we're going to get out of this is the fact that traders don't usually get attacked. They don't get boarded. People tend to leave them alone, like the raiders and the insurrectionists. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and do a roam and explore, and we're going to kind of get used to the trade game in this in Universal Combat, which we did a little bit going back and forth, but now we're going to try to explore a little bit more. Now, I have attempted to make this video like 4 times now, and I kept having problems with my save files, but it turns out, I think the problem was that I had accidentally deleted my save folder, and the game doesn't create a new one when you start, so when you try to save. So I'm going to go ahead and save, see if that works. We're going to name this by the day, September 4th, because otherwise I can't keep track. And it worked. Okay, so we're going to go back in here. No, I'm not canceling that. I'm going to restore, yeah, because every time I tried it before, it was crashing. So while we restore this, we're going to actually take a look at this website, which I will put a link to in the description. This is the appendix data for Universal Combat. The thing that we're really going to be getting our hands in on is trade items here. This trade items is a list of all the items that can be bought and sold in the game, and we're going to be using this a whole heck of a lot. So the one thing we should take a look at first is the type. So this is the station type. An item's, well, there are stations of these types. And an item's type class, it says here, this value determines the availability of the item by the class level. It will also presumably affect the prices and things like that. So advanced agriculture, high-tech, mineral, and robotics. And then down here is the full list, and we can sort by where it can be stored, what type of item it is in terms of the class, what type of component it is, what type of item it is in conceptual terms. And this is all of the stuff that's in here, but we're actually gonna limit ourselves for right now to get rid of those mines, right? We're gonna sell those mines that we start with, because that's always the good advice, is to just sell the mines since we're not likely to use them. And here they are. Crab, Leech, and Sigma. They want to be, you want to buy them at advanced locations, advanced stations. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what kind of station we're looking at here. We're going to not jump at. No. We're going to, we need to take a look. We need to find the Earth Galcom HQ. Now I happen to know already because I've been trying this 4 times in a row. Galcom HQ is an advanced station, so we don't want to sell the mines there, but we do maybe want to buy some stuff there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and add that to the priority list, the supply station there. We're already pretty much right there because that's kind of where we started. You should also note, fun thing about this is that we've got escorts. You can see here, I should probably bring you back out. Wow, look at me. Can you tell I'm a little bit frazzled after having tried this 4 times? We're back here in TAC Ops. So here we are with the ship Hognose, and you can see we're being escorted by a Catalan and a Generis. So that is and that's going to happen pretty much everywhere we go. It's really interesting. I don't know if those are our ships. It's not like a fleet. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but we keep getting followed by those guys. So we're going to go to Galcom HQ. I'm going to go ahead and find it. It's just around the corner here. All right, it's 100 100 kilometers away. So while we're doing that, we're going to go back over to the website, take a look at some things here. One thing to note is that there's a list of alien nations, which is useful because a lot of the times we've been running into things and we don't know what they are. Well, we can see them by their abbreviations. So EMP is the Empyreans. We've seen those a few times, I think. Vesperans, Cridians, we've seen them. CRE. We've seen the Valkyries, VAL. Aren't these guys ugly? We haven't seen any Falcaries. We've seen Gamulans. These guys are apparently pretty mean. And we haven't seen really anybody else. But these are all of the different races in the game. And the other thing we look at is the castes. And these are the various castes. We have seen Mill, Ray for Raider, ASS for Assassin, CRI for Criminal, MER for Mercenary, INS for Insurgent, and so on. And then there's these harmless castes, some of us like traitors. And on this website, you can actually see a whole list of all the information about these different castes. So, for example, the traitors, responsible for the advancement of the galaxy, travel from region to region at random. This is for the AI ones. Some traitor castes containing special artifacts or information about their whereabouts can be created. Most traitor castes will deploy mining drones on planets and moons. Once they dock at a star station or starbase, it will then contain more trade items. They are part of the auto-generated class and are created at random in various regions. Well, that's not us, obviously. It is the AI game, the AI part of the game. But as we were making our way over there, one thing we want to do, of course, is to send out our shuttles. And I have finally learned how to deploy shuttles using the NPCs without having them nosedive into the planet's surface. And it all comes down to the AI level. So a higher AI level really does matter. And I have made tests of trying to land shuttles with low AI levels and land them with higher ones. And the higher ones always work. So we can send out anything here, let's see, 18, 19, so yeah, these three guys, 24, 25, and 26 are at 18, 18, and 19. So we're going to put those guys in our shuttles. Alright, so let's go over to Tactical, Loadout, SC1. We're going to leave SC4 for us, just in case. So we're going to put our 24, 25, and 26, I think it was. 24 on SC1. 25 on SC2. And 26 on SC3. Alright. And they're going to start making their way over. This guy's being a little slow, but he'll get there. And once we've landed, once they have arrived at the shuttles, this will light up, and then we'll go and land them on these planets, on the moons rather, on the moon. We've still got a little bit of time, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. Where is the moon? The moon is here. Nope, that's not the moon. Wow, that's not even close to being the moon. The moon is here. All right, so let's go ahead and observe the moon. Now, the moon is actually an occupied territory right now. It's, well, not occupied, but, like, it's got people on it. So it's got insurrectionists, military guys, Earthcom, some raiders. I think MUL is, like, multiple races or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to go somewhere in here, and we're going to set a waypoint for SC1. We're going to add set position here. Then we're going to add... and we're going to do a deploy and set position about 50 kilometers away. And then we're going to add a third one and have it do a wait for instructions. The reason we've done this, and you may have seen these in the previous 2 seasons, is that you need to insert and then go horizontal along a distance to drop off the drone. If you don't, if you just try to drop off the drone right ahead, they're just going to freaking crash, and it's going to be bad. You're going to have a bad time. Alright, so SC1 is done. We're going to go to SC2 now. We're going to add, set position here. We're going to add a waypoint and deploy M-drone, set position about there. And we're going to add a third one where we wait for instructions over here. Then we back out, and we do it one more time in some other zone. Or SC3. Now, one of the things that we're going to see is that we don't actually really need to worry about that third waypoint because we're going to be observing and we're gonna watch them drop, and then at that point we'll just send them back to the camel, back to the hognose. So we're not going to worry about that too much, but we've got them there. All right, so these guys are ready to go. Let's go ahead and launch, 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 and then 1 is going to resume waypoints. There he goes. 2, resume waypoints. And he's going. And 3, resume waypoints, and he's heading out as well. There they go. Now there's a star carrier. Droidian raiders. We don't have to worry about them though, because like I said, we're a trading cast, and they don't care about us. They're not going to do anything weird to us. They're just going to let us be, and then someone else is going to go and kill them. We're still about 50 kilometers away from Galcom HQ. You know why? It's because I forgot to turn my power up for my my engines. That would probably help. And I'm going to turn off teleporter control. We're not going to need that. I don't need to worry about turning off launch control, because again, we're not likely to get boarded out here in Terran territory. So let's go a little bit faster. Now let's go ahead and observe. SC-1 is entering the atmosphere. Zoom to support unit number 1. There he goes, entering the atmosphere. He's going to be there soon. I realize I'm probably running through this a little fast, and I apologize, but I am not exactly running out of time, but I have been trying to make this work for about an hour and a half now, and I kept doing I did the whole episode, then tried to save the game, and it failed and crashed. So I tried it again, went for 5 minutes, tried to save, and it didn't work. I did it a third time, just do it for a minute, no, and tested some things and made some adjustments, and then discovered, well, I just didn't have a save folder. So I reinstalled the whole game because I wasn't sure that I knew exactly what that save folder was named. And then I'm back in here now, finally doing this episode proper. So I am probably talking a little bit faster than usual, which is also normally pretty fast. So, yeah, apologies in advance. We will get better as we go forward. Alright, I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to actually just go to half speed so that I can take a look at the moon and zoom to SC-1. That's fine. No, I need to go to the moon, observe the moon. SC-1 is nearly there to deploy. Alright, so we're going to watch this happen. So like I said, with higher AI levels, they don't crash. And if they're too low, they will end up like bobbing and weaving and trying to land and failing. One of the things that's going to happen, we're going to see this, is there we go. He's going to dive bomb, and we'll be like, oh god, oh god, oh god, pull up, pull up, pull up. But he's going to be fine, trust me. Oh god, oh god, oh god, pull up, and we're fine. And there's the mining drone, and now he's going off to where we told him to wait. But we're not going to have him do that. We're just going to tell him to return to base. And then we're going to go ahead and delete these waypoints because we don't need them, and they just kind of are messy. So let's go ahead and zoom to number 2. Yep, number 2 is done. Order you to return to base, and delete all of those. And then now let's take a look at number 3. And look, number 3 has just delivered the drone, and we're going to send you back to base. Go to SC3 waypoints and delete those. Look at that! Success, 3 out of 3. Isn't that amazing? We haven't done that ever. We've never successfully done that. Always in the past had to do them manually, land, take the ship in myself. But I don't have to do that anymore. Because I know what I'm doing now. Kinda. A little bit. Still can't record correctly and actually show you the correct screen half the time, but we learn as we go. Alright, we are getting closer now. stop here. We're just gotta wait for our shuttles to arrive.
Activating TAC off.
They are in. Are they? They're coming out. Yeah, they're leaving. They're about to leave the moon orbit. There they go. Yeah. Oh dear. So I am playing. You may notice that the aspect ratio of this game is a little bit unlike what it used to be in previous seasons. And that's just because I'm playing it in windowed mode so that I can go back and forth to the website. Unfortunately, the game does not play well with anything in full screen, so you really do have to. You really do have to play it in windowed mode. And the way to do that, if you want to be able to get back and forth to Firefox or Chrome or what have you, is you go into the launch parameters. If you're doing it from Steam, you just do that in the right click in the properties, launch parameters. -W will put it into windowed mode, and then you can change your resolution inside the game and move the window around, and that will do the trick. Where are you, buddy? Come on, SC1. What are you doing?
Activating TAC off.
Are you coming? Nope, here. I'm opposite. There we go. Are you coming? Are you coming? Please tell me you're on your way. You're moving pretty fast. Moving at 800. Not sure why you're taking your sweet ass time here. Well, we're not gonna wait for you, man. We're gonna go ahead and dock because we got shit to do. No, stop that. Dock. Okay. So we go to Tradcom, and if we look at the weapons, oh, I didn't do the thing with the mines, did I? I've got to unload them. I'm not going to sell them here, and I'll show you why. Show you why. The mines are at this price because this is an AD system, an AD station, advanced station, with an inflation level of 0%. You kind of want to buy low and sell high in inflation-wise, but you also kind of want to buy in the correct class. You want to buy items that are advanced at an advanced station and not sell them to an advanced station. So obviously this is the price for these. The regular rate for a leech, so if I go back over to here and look at the trade items and look at the weapons, you'll see, you can find them here. There they are. The regular price of a leech is 100K, right? That's 100K right there. But over here, it's 90K, and that's because it's an advanced station that's got 86 of them on site here, and so it's selling them at a lower price. We do not want to sell ours to them at all. That's not gonna be good. But what we do want to do is find something to buy. Well, actually, we could just buy some more leeches, huh? Yeah, let's buy some more leeches. How much money do we have? I don't know. I've got now. Oh, I bought one. I have 10K left. Great. All right. Well, so it goes. We'll sell them somewhere worthwhile. Let's go ahead and log off. We are undocked. Now we need to make sure this guy. Let's get you. Come on, get back to base, please. What is taking you so long? Interesting. I don't know what the heck happened to you. So maybe we should go over to the moon. Make it easier for him, maybe. I don't know. What's he doing? very slowly going. All right, let's go to the moon.
Hyperdrive activated.
Maybe some part of his engine got knocked out or something like that. You know, that could be it. Because he's got a little bit of damage. You can see here, he's got a hull of 487. Maybe he got whacked, and maybe his hyperdrive is fucked up. If that's the case, then we're going to need to tow. I've not had that happen before. That's interesting. Maybe we'll have to send a shuttle number 2 out to tow. It's still got Marines on board, so it still can get launched. So we'll maybe have to do that. At least the mining drones are out. Now, one thing you can do. We actually should probably wait until the hyperdrive is done. Well, no, screw it. We'll go look. If you go to tactical and then you go look at your loadout for a docked shuttle and look at the drones. Oh no, yeah, drones. There we go. Drone 1 is on the moon at 5% full. Drone 2 is 3% full. Drone 3 is 3% full, and Drone 4 is loaded into SC4. So if you have an SC that's docked, you can use it to kind of get eyes on what's going on in the drones that are already launched. So that's useful. We'll watch that until it gets to 100%, and then we'll go ahead and go and retrieve them. Now this guy is he's still not doing great. We're getting closer to him. That's why the range is dropping so fast. But we got about 8 more minutes in the episode. Hopefully enough time to go and retrieve this guy. I probably didn't really have to fly up to him, but it'll be it'll be nice. Let's go tell him that we love him and that we don't blame him at all for his troubles. Alright, 12%, 11, 10% on the hyperdrive. This always freaks me out every freaking time. It's like, I don't want to be this close to the planet. Oh, I think I just passed him. Did I just pass him? Yep. Oh shit, he's right there. Oh, okay, well I might not need to. He might be able to just fly to me. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. There he is. Come on, buddy. Yeah, and there's that. Okay, so now, if you recall, I mentioned that we get this. Oh, stop it! Get this escort. Let me just go to VTOL.
Activating.
You can see out here. Where are we? You can see we got an escort of a Canlon and a Generis. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I don't know if they're ours or if they are just escorting us because we're in the system. Do they go with us? Things to learn, right? Things we gotta investigate. But for right now, we gotta wait. We gotta get our trusty SC1 back. I suppose I could have gone out and towed him, right? I could have taken this guy and had him tow SC1. We've done that before with fighters in previous seasons, but we don't have to do that. We can. Oh Jesus, but it's slow going, isn't it? Maybe we do want to tow him. But maybe what we want to do first is quick save the game. Just in case this is a bad idea.
Shuttle launched.
Yeah, and unfortunately for some reason I don't get any of my engine audio anymore, and that might be because I'm in windowed mode. I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's what it is. So we're going to go ahead and tow support unit SC1. We might not have to. He's farther away. There he goes. SC1 is coming in at roughly the right speed anyway. It's okay. SC1, let's send you back. we're gonna get it. I mean, it's gonna take longer to tow than it will to just wait for him to show up. Sorry, didn't mean to send you out there. You're probably on your lunch break. Kilometers. Yeah, he's a lot slower than even. He's a lot slower at the sublight speeds than the other guy was, I think, as well. So there's definitely something wrong with him. He's got issues. We're gonna have to deal with that next time, I think. Kilometers. Come on, buddy, you're almost home. I'm gonna slow down once we hit 10, so that I don't accidentally crash into him. Alright. Here he comes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and docked. Alright, let's go take a look. See what's going on with you, buddy. SC1. Oh, his engine got damaged. Yep, that's what it is. We're gonna have to go dock somewhere to get that repaired. But for right now, let me see. We got what? 3 more minutes in the episode. All right. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna go ahead and jump. Next time we're gonna go ahead and jump to Mars, I think, and check out what's over there. I know that the main station there is a robotics station, so we'll be able to sell our mines over there for a little bit more money. Probably pick up some robotics stuff up there to sell somewhere else. And then we'll do our repairs for the shuttle. Let's actually take a look and see if anybody else got damaged in that little run. So the engine and hull and armor got damaged on that guy. SC2 is fine. SC3 is fine. Yeah, so it really was just the engine on SC1. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's working out. We're gonna get good at this, right? We're gonna do the job. We're gonna be traders. We're gonna go make money. We're gonna go do mining drones. What the fuck was that?
Activating tac ops computer.
Wasn't me. And we're gonna explore the galaxy. Last thing we're gonna do, I want to check just to see. We're gonna look at SC1. We're gonna look at the drones. So here we go. Drone 1. These are the drones here. 8% full. Drone 2, 7% full. Drone 3 is 7% full. So once those hit 100, we'll go and collect them on the moon, and then go sell the stuff. But for right now, thanks for watching. See you next time.